We have this spreadsheet for you to help you identify areas where you can help each student who's struggling to pass tax or EOC. It's based on last year's tax data, so unfortunately it does not include last year's freshmen because they did not take a science tax last year. If you'll open up the science data spreadsheet that I sent you, you'll see that there are two columns that are not filled in, teacher and period. The students are in alpha order, so you'll need your roles. Take your roles and go through and find your students and enter your name next to those students. Now once you've typed it once, you can highlight the cell and hit Control-C, and then wherever you have students you can click and hit Control-V and it will paste in your name. Control-C is copy, Control-V is paste. Then you want to go back in and enter your class periods. Once you have all the class periods entered, now we want to get rid of all the other students. So we're going to need to sort this data. So click in any cell, hit Control-A, which selects all the data, go to Data, and go to Sort. Alright, there are a lot of hidden columns in this spreadsheet, so you're going to have to go past all those hidden columns till we get down to Science, and right in front of Science you see Teacher. So we want to sort by teacher. Then we're going to add a level and sort by period, which is also down there. Then we want to sort by grade level, which is the top. And then we're going to sort by name. So teacher, period, grade level, and name. Click OK. It'll say sort anything that looks like a number as a number. OK again. Your students are all at the top. Now we need to get rid of all the other students. So click in the grade column on the student just below your last student. Right click and hold and drag across to the edge of the data and all the way down. Almost all the way down because you're going to need the bottom few rows. Release and hit delete and all that stuff goes away. Alright, so your kids are left at the top. You've got some 10th graders, 11th graders, 8th graders. Alright, well we're going to need to know how many questions they needed to get right in order to pass the test. So we got a lot of 10th graders up there, so we're going to go to the number in front of 10th item tested and right click and hit Control-C. And that will copy that entire row. So we're going to go up here and click on our top 10th grader. And we're going to go home and go to insert. And that will insert those 10th item tested above your 10th graders. So now we can compare, okay, this student only got 11 out of 17 correct. That might be an area where they have a great opportunity to improve. This one got 3 out of 8. Okay, so you have all kinds of data that help you in each objective to determine where the student's strengths and weaknesses are. You also have science raw score. They needed to get 35 correct out of 55 questions, and this shows you how many they got correct. This one actually got 34 correct. They were barely over. They had to be over 2100. So you have your scaled score here and your raw score here. You also have the version of the test. If it says K, they took the regular tax test. If it says A, they took accommodated. If you had an M, it would be modified. Okay, so now you have your data for your students. You want to save that. So go to Save As. Click here and put your name in front of the spreadsheet and hit Save. Now you have a spreadsheet that is just your students. You can open that up and there are your kids. Also, if you get a kid from another class transferred in, you still have their information on Science Data Spreadsheet, the master sheet. You can copy that and paste it into your spreadsheet. I hope this information will help you. I hope it's useful. If there's anything else we can provide, please let us know.